Hey, good morning, Horatio. What are you doing? Good morning, YouTube. Thought it was time for me to make a video. Oh, well, there's a can. The tree's doing pretty good. Look at this grass I grew, y'all. Well, I'm growing. Trying to fill in this area right here for the dogs. We can have some grass. Look, oh, there's the girls. When I moved here, this backyard had a big pecan tree over there where my little apple tree is. Gosh, I can't remember where they all were now. There was like, oh my goodness, like, there was one where the girls' chicken coop is. This one. There was one right there on this side. There was another one over there. There was one at the back that fell over on the fence. There was like 5 or 6 back here, and we had a terrible, terrible summer with just extreme heat, no rain, and all my pecan trees that I had back here died. Oh, it was terrible. Then they were back here forever, just dead, and I ended up just going ahead and having somebody come and cut them down and get them out of here so that they wouldn't fall over on anybody or on my little baby trees that I had planted. And I'll show y'all that wood pile. Let me get my shoes on. I like to walk around outside without any shoes. I cleaned up on this side, if y'all can remember maybe seeing in my videos where I had this was just terrible. It was a terrible mess, but I cleaned it all up over here down my driveway. Put some more board up right here. Planted a whole bunch of zinnias and hoping and praying that all of them come up, because it'll be really nice to cover up this white fence. And I planted a whole bunch of amaranth right there in this area. I figured that would be growing tall and it'd be pretty to cover this metal fence up that my neighbors put up. Look at those, y'all. It's so pretty. Then I cleaned down here on this side where I park on this fence line, and I planted a whole bunch of castor beans so they can grow up on this side and cover this area, because I don't want to look at my neighbor's fence or the yard that they haven't done anything. They're supposed to be like planting a garden on that side. That's why they put this big metal fence up, but I don't know, y'all. They ain't done nothing. And then right here I cleaned up. Now I usually grow my sweet potatoes right here, but I planted a whole bunch of zinnias right here too. Cleaned up a little bit in the front yard. There's really nothing to see up there right now. Here's a little peach tree that I planted here. It's just a big old bushy tree. I'm gonna let it grow as tall as it can till where I want it. Then I'm gonna trim it back. And here's another one I planted too. There's this tree right here. It used to be a persimmon tree, and y'all, it went way up. It was really tall, but it was leaning towards the house, and we didn't want that. Well, I didn't want that. These were really pretty, and I took a picture of those, but I didn't. I'll try and insert the little video for that. The little rose bush is starting to open up. I planted zinnias right here too, in all these little pockets. Hoping those grow up. That'd be pretty. There's all my tomato plants, y'all. I've moved those things at least 5 or 6 times because the weather is crazy. It came a hell. I had to run outside and cover them up with a comfort. Here comes Zay. Let me get my shoes on. And we'll go over there and I'm going to show y'all that big old wood pile. Because you know, it costs a lot of money. Oops. I'm trying to put my shoes on. To have them haul off a whole bunch of trees. It is not cheap, y'all. At all. I'll turn the camera around. Maybe y'all can see my face. Anyway, we'll go around here and I'll show y'all where that wood pile is. Look at these tomatoes. They looking good though. Let's go. Look at the garden, y'all. Look at my cilantro. Okay. I ain't never had cilantro grow. But I put it in this container. I said I'm going to get some cilantro this year. There's Jackie. And there's Archie. Boys, what are y'all doing? Huh? What are you doing? Being good? Okay. All my kale has gone to seed. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that girl. I'm getting ready to put up my trellises, y'all, so I can put the tomatoes out here. That's what I'm going to do today. That's my project today. And I'm going to try and leave these kales in the ground so that way I can feed the leaves to the chickens because they like them. Even though they're bitter to me, they're not bitter to them. All that stuff over there I got to get up and over here and get it trellised so I can get my tomatoes out. I moved some, y'all, look at my purple tree collar. Oh my goodness. Y'all do not know the sadness of losing a tree collard. Well, you might. But I lost a tree collard. And it was my most favorite thing to eat. And make wraps out of. And my hollyhocks. I moved some echinacea over here. I'm hoping that takes really good. It looks like it's good though. It's standing up. Right there. It was hard to see with that little thing in front of the camera. Anyway, those fava beans are doing good. And I decided to let these fava beans dry out. They're pretty good. They're tasty. Fresh. But I want to try them dried and maybe cook something with them and see how that comes out. Look at my radishes. Woo, y'all. My potatoes are growing over there and I need to cover them. Garlic's doing good. You can kind of see the comfrey coming up over there with the little purple flowers right there. Look at these radishes, y'all. Here, I'll pull one up. That looks pretty little, but there's some big ones up in here. This one right there. See? Ooh, y'all, I love radishes. Radishes and Lay's potato chips. The best. These are my daikon radishes, and look at them all going to seed. I can't believe that. That's bull crap. It's because our weather around here in Texas. Cold and hot, cold and hot. Look at my marigolds. I gotta move them. Anyway, this is gonna be tomatoes right here. And the little peach tree. It is growing. I'm gonna have to trim it, y'all. It's too big. He's growing. There's that echinacea right here. I separated it out. You want the radish? Yeah, get that radish. You can have it. You want it? It's dirty. Wash it off. No, I'm not washing that off. You silly girl. Yeah? Siva? Radish? He's trying to get in trouble. That's what he's trying to do. Look at him. You better stop. Come on. You're outside. Let's go over here. Oh, them two. Come on, Z. Z's the sweetest little girl. You always wanting to mess with her. I got beets growing in here, turnips. Look at my artichoke plant. Oh my goodness. Oh, so happy about that. Still got spinach, y'all. Look at that. Siva likes to eat the comfrey. I can't believe, I hate to tear all these yellow flowers out because the little bees and butterflies have been coming. Anyway, there's all my trellises. Stuff that I used last year for tomato plants, and I gotta get them put in the ground again so I can do that. Get them set up. Look at all these mulberries, y'all. This tree is loaded this year. I'm thinking about, they say you can cut a mulberry branch and then plant it in the ground. But I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'm thinking about it. Making me some little mulberry bushes. This is just where I've been throwing the chicken compost and stuff over here by my figs, so that my figs can have some. Y'all, look at this hole. Look at that hole. You see that hole? Ugh. It is something. I think it's that armadillo. That's what I've seen or heard, that it was an armadillo. That fig's coming up good. They die back here in Texas. Well, especially. Ugh. And my lemon balm. Come free little apple tree. Anyway, this looks like a big mess to clean up, but I'm going to try and leave as much of this yellow around here and just plant my tomatoes around it. I'm going to see how that works. And that little pear. Look at it. Oh, man, all she did was eat the greens off of that. And a beautiful radish. Look at the comfrey flowers. We're just looking. I'm just out here looking and y'all looking with me, okay? The chickens will eat those greens. They like those greens. Anyway, I think everything's coming along really nice. It's looking so much better out here. I love seeing all the green. Let's give these girls these radishes. They won't come out. Look at them. Oh, I can't get the door open. There we go. Here you go, girls. I gotta clean the house up out there. Whew. Anyway, just wanted to show y'all some stuff. Look at this hollyhock, though. I didn't know they grew that tall. They're weird. I look at them and I think, oh man, there's gonna be some flowers, and then it's just more leaves. Oh, I've never grown them before, so I don't know. Look at that apricot tree. Nothing. This one right here, plum tree, nothing. I don't get it. Those little alliums are pretty though, aren't they? Let's look at these. Let's see. Oh, they got... It's a turnip. It's just, they little. They're not big at all right now. Got all those seeds off of that Napa cabbage that went to seed over there. Got all these little seeds from this kale. Thanks, Ziva. Look at this cabbage, y'all. It has not gone to seed. Let me step in there and look and see. Oh, I hope it just, I don't know. Got some beets down there. Pretty cool. Trees are doing good. All the pecan trees over there, they didn't die, so I'm glad for that. Look, let's go look at this hollyhock. I want to show y'all how I think. When I be looking at it, I'm like, this has got to be flowers. And then it just turns out being more leaves. I don't know. Oh, maybe that's flowers. Yeah. Maybe it'll finally... Oh! Is that flower or is that leaves? It's very interesting, isn't it? I don't know, but see how down that spine? I think those are flowers that are going to be coming out. Yeah, there's some. Oh, I hope so. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, look at this grass again, y'all. One day, it's going to be so pretty, just full of grass right here in this area. Oh, as I was saying, when I first moved here, those trees were so massive. They couldn't grow anything back here because of all the shade. Then I was sad because of no shade, because they all died and it was just terribly hot. But then I decided to start gardening. I've only been gardening, I think this will be my 4th year, maybe 5th year gardening. I know nothing about nothing. I built those little coops and I learned everything off the YouTube, y'all. Just watching videos and learning how to do everything. Yep. Come on, girls. Anyway, that's the little garden tour. I may film me putting up my trellises, but I probably won't, but I'll show y'all the after. Ooh, I just keep moving this camera up like that. Oh, Lord. This right here is some Swiss chard. It's going to seed, and y'all, I have to say that the Swiss chard, when it goes to seed, it's not pretty. It is not a pretty plant with flowers. It's just, it's these big old, I don't know, look at that. Like, it's weird. They're not pretty, I can say that. Look at them girls. They done made a mess in there. Come on, Z. Come on, Meow. Meow. Get away from there. Come on. There's my rhubarb and my strawberries. Let's go. Say bye, guys. Say bye. Say bye. One last look. I think she wants out. I'm not sure what she wants. She's upset though. Okay. What? What is wrong? You just want to come out? Is that all? Y'all sure are getting bossy.